Hello. Today we'll look at Yuval Noah Harari's Chemical Happiness and the Meaning of Life. In this extract, he looks at how happiness is the result of chemical processes taking place in the human brain. Now, Yuval Noah Harari was born on 24th February 1976 and he belongs to a secular Jewish family of Eastern European origin. He studied history at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem and he is the famous author of various books like Homo Sapiens, Homo Deus, 21 Lessons for the 21st Century. Read the first two paragraphs now. The first paragraph tells you about Yuval Noah Harari, his bio, tells a little bit about his books. In Harari's first work, Sapiens, A Brief History of Humankind, he investigates the relationship between history and biology, the essential difference between Homo sapiens and other animals, that is between humans and animals, and the meaning of human happiness and human rights. This was first published in Hebrew in 2011 and the work has been translated into 30 foreign languages including English, and it became an international bestseller and it has been read widely since 2014. His new book Homo Deus, it's a brief history of tomorrow as the subtitle states, and if the first book looked at the past, this book looks at how future might unfold. And in the sentence that's quoted here, it's from a interview on the website. It talks about how the near future is a world in which a superhuman elite strides away from what we have always thought of as binding us together, while a vast, useless class languishes below at the mercy of their new robot overlords. Now here, the useless class is the people, is the group of people who were put out of their jobs, who were pushed out of their jobs, and they were put out of the job market when humans were replaced by computers. That is what Harari sees as a future for human beings today. And the superhuman elite class, these are members of a new species, this is the new species of Homo Deus, gods, human gods. Harari says that a new elite of upgraded superhuman who are clever and rich enough to control the knowledge that controls the rest of humankind is going to come up. He says that they will command the resources that are needed to transform themselves. So they are going to be similar to gods, like how the past began with gods and how the future is going to be when humans are going to be godlike. He writes that modernity is a deal. The entire contract can be summarized in a single phrase. Humans agree to give up meaning in exchange for power. And here, what we need to realize is the meaning, the values of life that has been given up in exchange for power, and power which is thought to bring happiness. But here in this extract, as we will see, power is no way in which you can get eternal happiness. Harari won numerous awards. He got the Polonsky Prize for Creativity and Originality. He won this twice. And in 2015, Mark Zuckerberg, he selected Sapiens to his online library. He described it as a big history narrative of human civilization. Harari offers different perspectives on many notions of history, and including the relationship between history and biology. And his views on human rights is interesting. He talks of it as a fiction coined by human consciousness, and it is believed by everyone in a group during what he terms was a cognitive revolution. He says that the dollar, the human rights, and the United States of America exist in the shared imagination of billions, and no single individual can threaten their existence. If I alone were to stop believing in the dollar, in human rights, or in the United States, it wouldn't matter much.